So start off by looking back on last Saturday's match. Maybe one to forget, given that last 60 seconds of the game or so.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I was just going over the game in there actually with Matt Bodkin. I think first half was one of them that you're playing against the wind, really, going up the hill. So we thought that if we could get through to the end of the first half 0-0, then it was sort of half a job done. We come out the second half. I thought we were really good. We created a lot of chances, and then it just seemed to be a bit AWOL for about 5 minutes. You know, the sending off doesn't help. I think Sweeney's is disappointing, quite rightly so, because I thought they were two pretty poor decisions.
The first one, the guy's come across and I've won the ball first. I've taken him after, to be fair, but I've won the ball first. And then I've probably said something out of frustration because I thought I won the ball and the tackle was fair enough. The second one was awful. I thought it was just, I went over there to shut the ball down, because they were coming kind of on the break, and I knew he was either going to come inside of me or hit the ball down the line. And as I've got there, I've slowed right down so he couldn't come inside of me. And I've kind of just run across him, and as he's kicked the ball, he's kicked my knee, and he's gone down bad. And I suppose that was it. I knew. Then I knew when the ref stopped. I knew. So.
And then it gave them a lift. And that's sadly, that happens in football sometimes. You're the team that scores the winner in the last minute, and unfortunately we were on the back end of it Saturday.
As is the modern way, you took to Twitter on Saturday evening to issue an apology to the fans, and again the feedback from pretty much 90% of them was not needed. But I think they were grateful that you made that.
I felt I needed to, because I was sitting in the change room and I think it was like the 90th minute. And I heard a roar, and I thought, oh no, they've scored. Then I heard another one, and I just put my hands in my head. I was so disappointed, but it was the ref's decision at the end of the day, and maybe I did cost us the game. So I felt like I had to apologise to everyone.
I guess also, again, some people was written about the fact it's been the story of our season, but those missed opportunities leading up. I mean, again, it could have been maybe 3 or 4 by the chance they did go and get their 2. So I guess it is when the chance presents itself in front of the goal that we're there taking it when those opportunities do crop up.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that we don't score a lot of goals, but on the flip side of that, we don't concede many either. So I think we're set up in a way that we're always going to be a little bit more reserved. We've obviously had a few injuries. Jay May's out injured at the moment.
Well, he's been missing for action for the last few weeks. We found him. Jay, where have you been for the last few weeks?
Jay's been letting me have a bit of time off. I pulled my calf here probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago now. Doing some running, obviously, where we hadn't been playing, so we was doing some sort of hard stuff in training, and just felt a little niggle. Didn't really think it was as bad as it has been. But then obviously we had all the games called off, so again it wasn't really too much of an issue due to the fact that I weren't missing games as such, and it's just not quite been right. So I think I'm gonna play some minutes tonight. I trained properly on Thursday, so hopefully should be available for Saturday.
Another loss in that game. Obviously, 24 minutes in, Jamie Coyle has to go off, and it's sometimes in those games such as that, just that experienced head who maybe has been in those sort of situations before, is a big loss, isn't it, when you lose someone like that in a game such as that?
It was quite initially, because it's always difficult for anyone of the back line or a goalkeeper to come into a game, and I thought Manny Barry did really well when he come in, but it showed that lack of like you said, organisation in the final couple of minutes. It was I've been over and over the 7 minutes of footage that we've had on it, and I could pick up about 10 or 15 small defensive errors or little things that went wrong that could have eradicated both goals. And I think having Coyley there, it gives you that bit of organisation. But now it's time. Obviously, Coyley's going to be out for a little while for other players to step up.
Basingstoke on Saturday. What are you expecting from that one?
It's going to be difficult because obviously they're a team again at the bottom that are fighting for their lives. But it's nice to come back home after the pitches we've been playing on, so I'll be looking forward to playing on the 3G again. But every game now, from now to the end of the season, is going to be difficult because it seems as if everyone's playing for something. So we've got to go into it confident, but we've got to respect them as well, because when we went up there to their place and beat them 1-0, I think they dominated the game pretty much. So you know, we've got to turn the tide on them this time a little bit and come out of it confident and with a victory.
Yeah, it'll be a difficult test for us, as they're saying. I think Trigg said it in the change room. It's harder to play against these bottom teams because they're actually fighting for something than playing for a mid-table team. They're fighting to stay up, and we're fighting to obviously get promotion. So it's going to be a good test. It'll be a good battle for the lads. Yeah.
And that game on Saturday also heralds the start of a pretty jam-packed few weeks. It's Tuesday, Saturday, pretty much throughout the month. I mean, from a personal perspective, you're all fired up and ready for those.
Well, my missus is delighted because she's been sick of the sight of me. But no, it's, to be honest with you, it'd be good to get a good run of games. It's been a little bit on and off for 6 or 7 weeks. It's been hard to maintain any sort of a flow. But it's also a time where players have got to, you know, take care of themselves. We've got to do the right stuff in training, and hopefully if we can get on a good run, it's good to play games, you know, 2 or 3 games a week consistently for a few weeks, because hopefully you can pick up a lot of points.
I don't know, I think we've got about 13 games left, I think. And it's important that we keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. Get as many points as we can. We've got a great squad here, big squad. I'm sure all the players are going to be using that. But I do really feel confident. So hopefully we can make something happen.
To be honest, I don't think I've played a game since Bath away. So it shows you how long I've actually missed out. And obviously Alex Okrofi was playing anyway at the time, so I'd had a few games where I'd been on the bench, and now I'm ready to go again now. As long as I'm fit, I'll be ready to go.
You know, since you joined us, you're enjoying your experience here at Leeds United?
Yeah, I thoroughly think this is one of the best non-league clubs about. I absolutely love it here. Everything's done professionally, and I come from Dulwich, and that was just a great club there, and everything's done professionally. But I think this is the next level. Staff are great here, management, the players, it's all just the fans. It's an unbelievable club. Yeah, really enjoying it.
The upper end of the table's looking quite juicy, isn't it? Going into these final few weeks, it's going to be an entertaining ride for supporters and I guess yourselves too.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. I think. I don't think anyone's really sort of. I know Ebbsfleet was obviously charging on, but I think it's got a little bit tighter up there, and it's all to play for. And this month could be make or break, really. I think with that amount of games, obviously the amount of points on the table. If like Worgs just said, if you have a good run, then you want them games to come thick and fast. So hopefully we can do that, get back to winning, and pick up a lot of points this month.
Well, we've coming in, we've done well. Like we come in and we went for going for a rough patch sort of thing, and then we sort of done really well up till like this week. But we're in 3rd spot at the moment. I think we can stay in the playoffs. I think we should stay in the playoffs. Maybe push for 2nd and 1st. I don't see why not. Just hopefully it happens.